All right, we are capturing live. Now, today I'm going to be checking out the beloved Glup Shitto quiz, originally created by our good friends, but no, not our good friend. We don't know them. They don't know us. We don't know them, but they made the Glup Shitto quiz. I really should have had this ready.
So we're gonna have a fun.
All right. The Glup Shitto quiz was originally made over by the YouTube channel Big Meow, which is the front channel for Wave, I think, who is an underling of YouTube channel Kinkymation. Or, well, it's a little rude to call them an underling, but they're an underling. And they made a new one. There's a much newer one that's only from a day ago. However, I obviously shouldn't be touching that one yet. Like, regardless of how much I want to, obviously. But instead, there is an older one. There's a much older one that we can take a look at. 7 months old, should be fine. And just in case, just so you know, the Glup Shitto quiz was made originally for that person, for Kinkymation. So when the video mentions Lily, that's her. Alright? Don't get it twisted. I'm S. Stark. And they're Lily. I highly recommend checking out the original video before or after, either way. But regardless, check out the original video. They're pretty funny. And the quiz was originally made for them. So I don't know if there'll be like inside jokes that I'm not going to get, that they're going to get. They're going to be a lot funnier. But maybe watch this one also too, because I think that I am okay at this. I'm going to be all right. We're going to see. Really stumbling over myself here. Anyway, let's get right into the glooping. We're gonna glup. Let's glup. Beautiful. Yep. More content. Infinite amount of iconic characters, but no character type is as iconic as Glup Shitto. Unimportant, but beloved anyway. There's our first mention of an inside joke. +1 for each correct normal answer, +5 for each correct bonus question. Prizes at the end depending on how many points you get. Glup 1. Sheev Palpatine is the name. Real or fake? That's a real one. Good old Sheev. That is Sheev, right? Fun fact, he inspired Xehanort. I mean, I guess I can see it with the yellow eyes and everything. Jabba the Hutt. Man, the first quiz must have been much easier. Yeah, Jabba's real. Used to be just a guy in the first movie. That's actually let's go back to that real quick. That's a little known piece of trivia. I'm sure a bunch of people don't know this. He really was in the original filming just a dude. They had to refilm the part where Han steps on his tail because he didn't have a tail in the original. He was just a guy. I don't know if he spoke just normal English in the original or not. He might have. You know what? That's something to look up. I'm going to look it up right now. Oh boy. Okay, just had to check the stream. It is working. Let's see. Jabba Hutt spoke English as a human? Yes or no? Human Jabba. There's no... Ah.
You didn't think I was gonna run for you.
Have you not?
Ah, yep, he did speak English. At least that's what it seems like. Now then, let's get back to the quiz. Oh. Beat your walkie, Chewbacca. Admiral Holdo. Nope. That is... Crap. Hold on. I know his name. Akbar. That's Akbar. Holdo isn't an admiral. Holdo's a pirate, I think. Group 3. Akbar. Mon Calamari. You know, it never occurred to me that the squid people are called calamari. Very, very Splatoon. If you know, and I love Splatoon, one of my favorite game series ever. Probably the only online game that I play very regularly. I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good. And they also have a lot of people named after seafood, despite being, you know, squid and fish people. And a lot of their fashion is also, not a lot, some of their fashion is also based on food. It's really weird. Like, there's a shrimp guy who's covered in, like, breading. I think that he sold shoes in the second game. I don't remember. But it's sort of like if humans wore, like, cannibal cuisine on them. And much more interesting were the fish people, the salmonids. In the second and third game, the salmonids are these crazy, crazy little guys, and they have this entire culture of being delicious. That's their whole goal in life. They want to be delicious. It's their culture. And they wield pots and pans and spoons, and they just sort of fight everyone. They're sort of displayed as warlike, but that's like in-universe propaganda almost. They are ready and willing to fight. They like it's a big part of their culture that they go and they fight people. But it's sort of the only thing that people know about the Salmonids in universe when they have like an entire real society as well as this more violent side. And they also have all of this food themed stuff. It seems like no one can make a an ocean race without theming a bunch of their stuff off of the food that we eat from the ocean. It's the same problem in One Piece. Uh, you know what? I might be right. I think that it's everyone. Nobody can make a a ocean race without making some reference to like the whole how we eat them. The Mon Calamari incantation. Come on. The Hachi One Piece friggin' out here making octopus ball when he is an octopus fishman. It's a little messed up. But that's fine. It's fine that it's messed up. We enjoy it. We love it. We're going to get right back to the quiz. Let's see it. Who is Glup number 4? Kit Fisto. Frick. This might be Kit. It is it. Okay. Oh, right. The joke's Fisto. Hold on. Phil Lamar from Samurai Jack and Hermes from Futurama. I never watched Futurama, but I know Samurai Jack. And foolish samurai, I laced your shit. I hope that I'll send that meme later. I love that meme. Foolish samurai. Ahsoka Tano. That is not Ahsoka, but it's a real name. I don't remember the name of this one, but that's not Ahsoka. Shakti. Same race as Ahsoka. Togruta. She dies a lot. Shaggy. Yep, that's a real one. We love Shaggy. He sort of gets crunched. Gennady Tartakovsky directed Star Wars Clone Wars, which was the older cartoon, came out before Star Wars The Clone Wars, the 3D animated cartoon. I think it was 2008. Made a Scooby-Doo reference for the fun of it. This is before the days of Disney. Lucasfilm was a lot more lax with stuff back then. Yeah. Lucasfilm is a lot freer with that sort of stuff, but you have to admit, and I know it hurts, but you have to admit that Disney really has brought a lot of toys to the franchise. A lot of fun toys. I love the Disney toys that they've created for Star Wars. I really enjoy it. Let's get right back into it. Glup number 7. Mon Mothma. I think that might be Mon Mothma. I feel like Mon Mothma is a real name, but that's not her. Yeah? Real. A major character in the show Andor. I haven't watched it either, so Bon T. Nope, that's Cad Bane, gamer. Cad Bane is crazy. He's a very weird bounty hunter. He's pretty good. Look how scuffed he is in the live action. Yeah, all of the Clone Wars designs sort of didn't translate very well into live action characters. The pirate guy, Holdo, he also does not translate very well to live action. It's just sort of an issue of their characters. Dexter Jetster. I think that's his real name. He runs the little hole in the wall that Obi-Wan visits. The diner.
Wow. What do you know?
Old friends with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Treasure Planet. Dexter Jetster Treasure Planet. Oh! I remember that. Sort of. I had to get the reminder, but I do love Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet's one of the best interpretations of the Treasure Island story. Treasure Planet, Muppet Treasure Island. Nobody really watches the original actual Treasure Island. You only watch the Muppet Treasure Island and Treasure Planet. They're just better. I think they're just better. Glup number 10. Skilo. No, that is Greedo. And he says McClunky. 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 Skilo is the rapper who made the I Wish, aka the song in the Goat trailer. Oh. Also, the special editions keep changing. Is Han or Greedo shot first? It was actually McClunky. McClunky. The Goat, that movie, I don't know if it's come out yet. It does look sort of interesting. A little bit. I might watch it. I think I should watch it, but it's not always up to me. We only have the one movie theater in town, and it can't do everything. Bonus question number 1, +5 if right. The music genre. Not gonna say it, but it's C. Figrin Dawn and the Mobile Nodes. Musicians who play that are called Wallers. Wow. It's supposed to be jazz. It's supposed to be like a play on jazz, with A. But they just put a different vowel in there. But the problem is the vowel that they chose. So that's another 5 points. I haven't been keeping track, but I'm sure I could go back through later. Shindol. I don't know who that is. Is that a live action character or a Clone Wars character?
We tried it the nice way, now we do it.
Played by Mark Hamill, who plays the Joker, as well as skips from regular show. Oh! Dabuske. This is one of the gamblers from Rogue One, I think. Is it Rogue One? It might not be. Oh, I remember in one of the live action ones. Wait. It's coming to me. The ball boy, little ball guy. He was here. He was involved, I think. So this must have been in the second of the sequel trilogy? Maybe? I haven't watched that one in a truly long time. Side note, I think that we don't give those ones as much credit as they deserve. And yes, I am aware that they deserve almost no credit. However, we don't even give them that. I think that they weren't as bad as we all thought at the time, but they're still not worth watching now. Do you get what I'm saying? It's sort of like, yeah, we're treating them very, 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 very bad because they are very, very not great. But they weren't the worst. I've seen real bad movies. You go watch the worst movie right now. Go watch Manos, The Hands of Fate. Go watch the Emoji Movie. And then come back and tell me that they are anywhere near the level of the sequel trilogy. Yes, the sequel trilogy felt very disappointing to a lot of people. But you know what? They weren't nearly as bad as a real bad movie. So go do that. Go take a look at what real bad looks like. The Emoji Movie. The movie celebrated across the world for how bad it is. Go look at it. Go take a peek. Go refresh your mind. That thing, the travesty that was that movie. Even the casting. Look at the casting of that movie. Look at the voices of that movie. Look at the depictions of people in that movie. It is an absolute monstrosity. Should never have existed. And we can't say that about the sequel trilogy. Yes, I didn't like it very much when I was younger, when it came out. Oh my god, when I was younger, I'm not old, but I was definitely younger when they came out. Everyone was. You know how it is. I was younger when they came out, and they were not what I wanted. But you know what? That's what everyone thought about the prequel trilogy as well. And nowadays, everyone sort of likes it. Everyone's sort of okay with the prequel trilogy now. But again, go look at the Emoji Movie. Go look at Manos, The Hands of Fate. Very old movie. Very, very poor. Very bad, no good. Watch those. Watch those. Come back and tell me if the sequel trilogy really deserves to be treated the way it's treated. Sure, it doesn't. You can say that it shouldn't be treated well, maybe. But it doesn't deserve to be treated like it does be treated right now. It deserves a little better. All right. Let's jump back into it. Glup 12. Max Rebo. Yes, sir. I love this guy. You know, he tastes the keys with his fingers. That's how he knows which one he's playing. He's a member of Evar Orbis and his Galactic Wallers. He's a real weirdo. Boss Nass. Big Boss Nass. I love this man. Misa making you a bomb bad general. He's the same race as Jar Jar Binks, Gungan. All Star Wars fans have thought of him in Bonanza whenever they mention the planet Core. I've always wondered what causes the morphology between the Boss Nass Gungans and the normal looking Gungans. Because normal Gungans, they have long mouths, big ears. Boss Nass does not have a single bit of that. It must be something, it's some sort of gene expression morphology that's caused by being in an environment with, like, too much food. Then it must be part of how they metabolize having too much food. R2KT. Pink R2D2. I don't actually know this one. Uh, Fake. Real. Fan droid, who was built as an homage to a fan's daughter who tragically passed in 2004. Made canon droid, who shows up on screen in The Force Awakens and other games and shows. That's really sweet. No jokes here. It's a tragic but sweet homage. That's adorable. I don't know who the fan is. Since they don't mention it, maybe it would be sort of improper of me to look that up. But that's a very sweet homage, and I'm glad that they still allowed for stuff like that. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. C.O. Bibble. I don't know if that is C.O. Bibble, but I know that C.O. Bibble's a real name, so we're going to say that this is really C.O. Bibble. Hello.
This is the Bibble.
The Bibble. Yeah, his name is funny. Sweet. Is that even a Star Wars? I don't know. Fake. Conquer Kill. What? Fake. Oh my gosh. He's a senator. A lot of those in the prequels. Yeah. Slow and Low. I can't tell. Real? Maybe? Real. Slow and Low. His whole plot line is reporting a parking violation. I don't know who Joseph is, but he's renowned apparently. Rob Schlongo. No, that is my man, everyone's favorite person, Salacious Crumb. Everyone loves Salacious Crumb. And if you don't, then you haven't watched the movie or you're lying to me. He's the crazy little monkey guy who laughs at Jabba's jokes, and that's it. Fantastic. He's the jester. Kowalkin monkey lizard. Wesley Crusher and Worf. Yes, they are real. In fact, they're so real that I think that they're playable in one of the old Star Wars Lego games. It's 2 characters. Give yourself plus 2 points if you got it right. If you noticed the Star Trek reference and the fake names before the answer was revealed, give yourself plus 3. Did not notice. Oh, Worf. Right. HK-47. Yes, sir. One of the companions. I don't remember which game he's in, but he's fun. I love his voice lines.
To be referred to as meatbag?
Some meatballs are popping off right now. A party member in Knights of the Old Republic. A droid who really likes to kill. The same game devs made the first 2 Baldur's Gate games. I tried playing those. A little bit. Haven't gone very far. Mostly because I'm big stupid. I don't know how to make it through. Wow! Which of these is not a real Star Wars game? I don't know if Soul Calibur 4 qualifies, but I refuse to believe that Star Wars Tatooine Moisture Farm Simulator is real. Super Bombad Racing is real. Connect Star Wars is real. It can't be Tatooine Moisture Farmer. Okay. Yoda is the Meta Knight of Soul Calibur because he is so small and hard to hit. Kylo Ren. Yaddle. Yaddle's real. Don't know much about the Yoda species. In fact, I think they're still just called the Yoda species. She's not Baby Yoda's mom. They're just called Yoda species. Lubaka. Frick, I just saw a joke about this character. I think that their name starts with a G, though. I don't know if this is actually Lubaka. Yes, their name is Gunky. Chewie's son is named Lumpy. Gormanda. Fake. Fake. Real. Right. She's from the holiday special. I love the Star Wars holiday special. It was fun. Bo Homo. Nope. That's not his name. That's a fake name. He has a better one. He's real full of himself, though. I think that I'm just serving under him. He has a special permission from the Jedi Council to marry due to the low birth rate of his species. Darth Vader happened because Anakin had to hide his affair with Padme. This guy has 5 wives. Sheesh. Ki-Adi-Mundi. I was just serving under him in Star Wars Battlefield 2 Classic. Oh, Sice Noodles. Yep, she's real. Very real, in fact. She's the realist. Everyone loves Sai. Waller. Come on. Shut up. She's a good singer. Sibilba. Yep, he's real. He walks with his hands and interacts with things with his feet. And I hate him for that. The other things that he does are hateable too. But I hate it. Trioculus Palpatine. It's so comic booky, it's real. Yeah?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
He's Palpatine's son. The extended universe novels get insane and are no longer canon. Soars Bandim. That... They named the kid that Anakin beheads? Real? Disney made a Younglings show for young children. It's set far in the past because they are cowards. It's true. That would have been so funny if Source was the main character of one of the Younglings shows. Oh my god. Lobo. Yep, that's his name. I always assumed that he was like a full robot because of that name, but no, he just has like some cyborg parts. Lobo's real. A really tragic backstory where he defected from the Empire, got gravely injured, lost his mind to cybernetics. None of this is in the movie. He is the OG Glup Shitto. Yes, he is. Umlagumaga. Frick. I don't know if that's his real name. Yes. Real. His real name is Claude. Threads of Skywalker does have one perfect moment. It's right after they show the first gay kiss in Star Wars for 2 seconds. They immediately cut to this frowning slug monster for twice as long. 16 out of 10. No notes. He's so funny. I don't even know how he's like a sentient species. What is the name of this building? Kyber Crystal Saber Forge, Emperor Palpatine's Surgical Reconstruction Center, Jabba's Hut, Intergalactic Pod Racing Committee HQ. I want to say, frick, I don't know. I don't know at all. I'm not a real Star Wars fan. I have no idea. I'm gonna guess C again. No, it's the Reconstruction Center. Anakin got turned into Vader here. Had to cut corners due to budget cuts. I'm not joking. Bombad Prize Corner. Green milk, freshly milked. Baby Yoda Pandemic Edition face mask. I don't know if I've earned what I've earned. Wook Massage Holonet Key. Or pink lightsaber and Jedi robes. I hope I got those. True. Oh, that's stupid. No, I hate it. Okay. All right. Well, that's that. How many glups did you, Shitto? Let us tell me. You should tell me.